And today we're going to be playing this terrible deck. It's a Sultai Control. I don't know, like, I really don't think this deck can work, but it's just, I've been so unlucky with it recently. A guy top decked a wild size into a primal bell to kill me, and I think that just about broke my heart. So if I sound unenthusiastic, you know why. But as far as the deck goes, it's fairly straightforward. It's just you splash black for the board wipe and the flashback marauders. With the Cruel Rival combo as well, that's pretty well. And then a couple of bombs at the top with the Bellower, the Alhammerer, and a Gaia's Revenge. And then apart from that, it's just trying to survive as long as you can. To be honest, I've won a lot of my games with Shadows of the Past. Just clearing up their board and then draining them for at least 2 a turn. But if you hit 10 mana, that's a 8 life swing every turn, which is pretty powerful. And then apart from that, it's just fairly standard. Apart from Calculated Dismissal, I'm just testing this thing out. It's been doing alright. I could definitely see switching out for something better, but I just wanted to play with counter spells because I had the I had the quest. But we're going to carry on with that now. So, I mean, the deck is definitely not 100% complete. That's why I'm not going into too much detail. As far as mana goes, it's been pretty solid. We run all the gates and we don't bother with any of the check lands because it's just more tapped lands. I don't really want more than half my lands to be tapped when they come into play, otherwise you just get set too far behind. And obviously the more tapped lands you run, the less basics you run, which means there's more chance of them being tapped. So that's essentially the deck. And we'll be losing 3 games in a row, so let's just get it over with now. I don't know, I've had some great games with this deck, and then I just fall them with heartbreaks like that. And it's just, I mean, this deck, it's won like really close games. I went down to 1 life when he was still on 20 and managed to stabilize and come back. And then sometimes you lose games against 5-color Planeswalkers, which actually did happen. I wish I'd been recording because I just got absolutely destroyed. Had an Evo Leap and he just kept getting card after card after card, and it was just, I just couldn't win. Ended up having, I think he had a Chandra, a Liliana, and a Nissa flipped. It was quite the thing to see how quickly I got pulled back. You know, you live and you learn. It's just, I kept a hand as well where I didn't have a play till turn 5 because I went down to 5 mana. So I mean, if I'd been any fast deck, he'd be screwed. But I give him time, and it looks like we're playing red deck wins. So look for Languish. That's how we're going to play this. Versus Trevor. Good luck, Trevor. As long as you're not playing red deck wins anyway. And yeah, let's have a look. 4 mana, no castables until turn 5. 1 mana, nope. Well, this is pretty shit, but sometimes you gotta keep what you're given. Have all the colours at least. Can cast a Languish if we top deck it, and hopefully Scryfish can get us there. Flashback if he auras up something with, like, if he goes Glory Chaser, Call of the Full Moon, we can just flashback that. Yep, okay, this guy's foiled he's foiled his deck as well, so that means he's a professional, so we're gonna have to watch out for that. And now we can't play a tap land this turn. We have to bait this out. I mean, he could just Fiery Impulse my creature after blocks as well, but I'm still gonna block. It makes sense. To be honest, the worst thing we could see would be, okay, looks like we are going for the, I mean, I know he gets another aura, but it's still technically a 2-for-1 in a way. I don't know. Morally it is. I would love a Telling Time. Hell, Calculated Dismissal would be pretty nice right now as well, if we had the time to play it. Cruel Valve was pretty good actually, and yeah, we have to just, so I mean, you can give a 1-drop haste next turn, plus 2/+1, but you have to deal the cards you give. And just, this is a slow hand though, especially against a red deck wins. Just have to hope he just tried to keep the Dream Start and had nothing else. Nope, Abbott. Will he get his 3rd land? I'll have to wait for a result first. There we go. And he didn't, he got a... Okay, he's exiled something. The aura thing. So we do pretty much anything other than land we'll keep. Downtime every day. Play a gate here and then end step this. I mean, if he's got any buff spell, he kills our Scryfish. We'll just have to see what he does. He's going to cast that Inflectious Bloodlust. Nope, goes Abbot. See what this one finds. Well, he gets a Fiery Impulse, so that'll... If he decides to cast that, that means we can't block this turn. He didn't go for the Bloodlust, interesting. But we know he has an Impulse, but he starts to target a creature. I don't know. How do we deal with this? Does he have... No, he doesn't. So he can kill a creature this turn, or we can go... I think I'm just going to block and force him to have something. If he has a Titan Strength or something, then... Yep, you cast the Fiery Impulse. Try and find a... If we find a language, this game's well and truly over. Nah. We're too far away from that. Get Cruel Revival next turn if he tries to Bloodlust us. Which is a decent 2 for 1, but he'll still hit us for 3. And we find Languish, so... I'm going to take the Inspiration as well, because we're getting pretty low cards. So if he tries to play a creature and then aura it up on the same turn, then we can Cruel Revival next turn. So I'm feeling decently alright. We found the Languish in the top 10. So I guess that's lucky in a way. But I don't know, like this deck, I just don't feel I've won it until I see my opponent go down to 0. Despite the fact that he's just missed a turn of doing nothing. So I mean, pretty much 100% we're going to be Inspiration this turn. We're going to try and find a win condition. And it looks like this guy's all out of gas, which is going to give us plenty of time here. 2 lands. Not exactly what I was after, but Scryfish will do. So we know he's got Inflectious Bloodlust in hand, so he can give a creature haste. And seeing as he seems to be flooding out, that's not exactly out of the ordinary that it could give a decently sized creature haste, such as a Glory Chaser. But I mean, if we destroy, I think we might just destroy the Aura with Reclamation Sage. So it's just when creature dies, isn't it? Yeah, so that'll stop him getting them in his hand. Won't bother with the Cruel Revival. No, we're not going to block here. We can go down to 14. See what he does here. Nope, nothing. There's a Jace as well, so we're pretty stocked. Jace flips next turn. Do we just Cruel Revival, hold that open? We know he doesn't have any more creatures. I think we're just gonna... Yeah, we get Flashback back as well. Fiery Impulse, fair enough. So the Jace stream is over. I mean, he gets another Infectious Bloodlust. But we get a Flashback back, so I'm not too worried in the end. So yeah, I'm gonna use this Cruel Revival. Okay, yeah. Looks like he's stocked full removal. We don't particularly need any more land, we're sitting on 7. But this is a slow game, we just gotta hope he keeps drawing him to nothing, but unfortunately that does not nothing. Thank you for stacking all your things on one guy. Nothing you can do about that, but I don't know what that is. It's getting complicated, but I think we came out better there. passes the turn to us, but as a disciple, this game is he's in trouble now. How many instants do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got 4 activations. So we can counter, we can +1/+1, tap or untap. Fair enough. So we got a win condition in hand now. He's just going to pay the mana either way, so. Down to one card in hand. Call the Full Moon. So we know he's got Call the Full Moon. Flashback next turn is going to be... Okay, he's had enough. So we know his last card is Call the Full Moon. We'll go down to 10, seeing as we know he doesn't have any burn. Actually, we know he's got... You can't instant speed buff, so... At the town time. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, I'll take that. If that's how he wants to play it, then I'm fine. It's a weird attack. More land, but we're going to start chipping away at him right now. We've got removal and flashback, we got enchantment removal and reclamation sage. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. I got a good draw though. I mean, languish, a lot of early spells. I can't complain. Well, he can make that thing scary. Hopefully he does it this turn. No, he's better than that. Fair enough. We don't actually have double green. That could be an issue. Yeah, there's a reason he didn't do that turn. It's because I could have countered it. So, I guess in that sense, it's pretty decent. Like if we draw another Cruel Revival, this game's just over. We'd just be way too far ahead. But in this deck, I don't like counting my chickens before they hatch because this thing can snatch defeat from the jaws of victory in only a couple turns. So we know he's Call the Full Moon in his hand, so you can't cast that instant speed. There's a Shadows of the Past. Get that down, just in case he decides to jump. So that thing will be a 6/5 next turn. How many instants do we have? 1, 2, 3. We only have 3, which means we can untap and give it +2, which isn't enough actually. But we can drain him for 2. I think that's a better player anyway. Oh, we should have played the Reclamation. No, he's got Trample anyway. That's pointless. We'll just blow the Call the Full Moon when he drops it this turn. Because we're basically on 14 life. There's the Call the Full Moon. We can go down to 6. I don't think we can burn us out even with a Titan strength. And then the turn after we just blow that Call the Full Moon up. This is a slow game. It's a very attrition-y. AI struggled with that attack there, I see. What did you top deck? I guess if you'd had a second one there, we'd be in burn range. So he's on 9, we have 3 instants, we can make our guy 6 power. There's an Alhammarat. So can we kill him this turn? Let's figure this one out. So 4, 5, 6. We can take him down to 1, which is annoying. With the Shadows of the Past. To be honest, I think we're just going to cast swinging here for 3. And then get Elhammer out on the field, and then that's him dead next turn. Get to see what last card is. Worst come to worst, we just chump block with Elhammer. Don't know why he didn't cast that, to be honest. While he could. But this is a slow game considering it was red deck wins. You normally have won or lost fairly straightforward. I think it's a 5-4. Don't want to go against 3, so if he has any fancy buff, he drop decked it. Oh, of course he top decks the Titan Strength. So we actually might be in trouble here. We do get to scry. Put the land on the bottom. Swear to God, if that says no, we know it's it. Yeah, he's dead this turn no matter what. But of course he top decks the. We're down to 2 though. Well, that was a lot closer than it was. I think I played that poorly, but we still got there. If we hadn't blocked though, we'd be dead. It's a good thing I didn't get greedy there. I think I played that poorly altogether, to be honest, but. Doesn't matter, we're just going to pump it. Pump it twice, and then, well, 3 times actually. Well, that's I guess that's control. I mean, I forgot about the whole Call the Full Moon 2 spells thing. I maybe should have got around that in some way. But screw it. We won in the end, which was all that really matters, and that was a long game. I think I might only play 1 more. Ooh, over 3,000 gold. Can now buy about a quarter of Battle for Zendikar when it comes out, hopefully. And second game. I mean, this one won't go as smooth because this deck's terrible. I got lucky that I had Languish, I got lucky that I had all the flashbacks and cruel revivals. So, in that sense, then we're pretty screwed. But then again, he top decked a Titan Strength. Pretty much the only card there which allowed him to save his prowess guy and kill my creature and get through a lot of damage. Well, this guy's name is disheartening. I guess I should just quit now. And 1 land hand, 2 land hand. We don't have any blue. No, I can't keep this. And 5. Okay, we've lost. Maybe I should have kept that second hand. Yep, fantastic. Well, it's been a pleasure. I should have just gave up. Hopefully this guy's just red deck. No, of course he's a slow deck. Why wouldn't he be? And we top deck immediately our highest curve spell. Yeah, I mean that second hand 2 lands with 2 visionaries. Maybe we could have kept that, but yeah, I mean obviously that was the best hand of the lot. And again, I mean you keep that hand, you lose anyway, because he's just a lot slower. And hey, we top decked the perfect color, I guess. I just need to go land's not stop to even stand a chance. But, never give up, never surrender, and all that bollocks. And it's a tutelage deck, fantastic. Reclamation Sage after land. There we go. That's our out right now. Well, I can't complain. I keep finding lands. I kinda wish that was untapped. But we do have Languish up now. Double blue as well, so oh, I really wish I had that. I would have loved both them draws. That's another set of mill. Luckily in this deck, this guy's never going to mill more than 2. It's like, it should be impossible. Yep. Well, I'd love Telling Time. Would love the Visionary. This is just disheartening. At least we have Calculated Dismissal up next turn. And we even have the Spell Mastery, which is quite funny. Wow, we have top decked our way through this pretty nicely, to be fair. Although we're just too slow at this point. He mills our Reclamation Sage and it's not looking pretty. Looks like we're playing Turbo Fog. Or another control deck. What are the chances of Sultai getting mirror matched against each other? Yeah, we can't let him have a second one. Otherwise we just get milled out way too fast. As much as I'd love to dismissal there. We'll keep one land just so we hit a drop this turn. And then we'll bottom that second one. Because we need to keep hitting land drops, and then hopefully that gets us some sort of spells. We've actually recovered decently well considering I went down to 4, I think I did. But the problem here is that we need to get a Reclamation Sage out as fast as humanly possible. And I mean, if he mills it literally is game. That's how. And if it's in the bottom part of our deck, it's game as well. This guy had 2 tutelages though, so I'll be a bit salty if he drops us the third one. Nope. But we're already down to the second third of our deck. And we haven't even got him to waste any fogs or of the sort, stuff like that yet. There's the Bellower, which was one of our ways to get the Reclamation Sage, which is sad. Hey, Guy's Revenge could be that could be our out right now. 1, 2, 3. Shadows of the Past. We can drain him. Start draining him for 2 a turn. So I mean, we've definitely not lost. We got Guy's Revenge in hand. What could he have to? I mean, he definitely has flesh bags though. That's the thing. 100% he's got flesh bags in hand. So honestly, I'd love to draw a Visionary just to shield that. But then he's got Languish and stuff as well. So Jesus Christ, this guy is a turbo mill right now. What did he hit? He hit an Inspiration, which sucks. He hit a Cruel Revival, which doesn't matter. Oh. Yeah. Why did he target? No, he didn't target us. But we are already dead. This was really fast mill, to be fair. This guy. Granted, I played nothing. But that's what you should have expected, considering I went down to 4. Have we lost the Sage? Not yet. It's in the bottom 18. Disperses are... That's irrelevant. I don't know why you bothered doing that. Untap land off the top. Inspiration isn't terrible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 6 mana, so we can actually do both here, even though it's completely irrelevant. That Shadows of the Past. It's there if we need it. So can we beat him down in 3 turns? Is what it comes down to. All that card draw, he's 100% got a flesh bag, so I don't think that's going to be our out. If he doesn't manage to mill us out this turn. There's Nissa. Thopter Spire Network. We haven't seen a single artifact from him yet. Hey look, I've been jinxed. Well, he's tapped out, screw it. They're their own flesh bag. But yeah, I mean, we just have to go for it at this point. Get the Guy's Revenge down and hope he doesn't have it. Really, that's honestly our hopes right now. And hope he can't mill us out next turn. He's got a Fog. We knew the Fog was there. Down to 2 cards in hand. What does one of them say flesh bag? Nah. I mean, we recovered decently well, just control against control was not what we wanted to be. He's already got Thopter Token Engineer going. Yeah, I think we just get milled out now. Let's see where Reclamation Sage was just for. I can't even say that word. There it is. It was the 9th card. Or the 11th. One of them two. So if he swings in with the Thopter, he draws another card, which is what he should do. Well, that's what I would have done. Guess I'm just a bad player. Yeah, this is over. How much land we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No point swinging in because he just blocks. Might as well get our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we actually can go. Cool Revival. and flashback mode and get in for 8, but then again it just relies on him not having any more Fox, which is so unlikely. Get to Scry as well. Doesn't matter because he's going to mill it. I should have kept that on top because we know he's milling it. This would be hilarious if he can't finish me off this turn. So we're going on. If he doesn't have any more card draw, then if he doesn't have any more card draw, then we go down to 1 this turn if he activates the Sphinx. Okay, he's got card draw, we're dead. Well, morally we get him down to 14, so that's a victory right there. Ironically, if we survive this turn and he doesn't have a Fog, 8 plus the 2 shadow activations, we kill him. But of course he has the mill. He gets to cast... Oh, yeah, it doesn't. Never mind. Oh, well. We fought well. And by well, I mean terribly. I'll take a 1-for-1 on this deck. Don't know why you play that Alchemist Vial out there. It's just bad manners all around. But give up. Did just make me give up. And there's a Jace as well. Why not? Show me your hand. So yeah, if we had 1 card in our deck, we won this turn. But I'm sure he wouldn't have played all that stuff out, especially if you had a Fog in hand. I probably could have played that better at some point. And back down to 38. And yeah, so we're going to call that an end today, just because I think this is 3 matches. 1 match too many. It'd be a 40-minute video probably, it's not my luck. But yeah, so that's Sultai Control. It's terrible and great at the same time. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.